Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. In this video, we will discuss pH and pOH scale. What is the pH and pOH scale? The uses of pH and pOH scale. First, we will discuss the historical background of the pH and pOH scale. pH and pOH scales in 1909 is proposed by scientist Sorensen, and this scale is used for the measurement of strength of acid and basic solutions. The P in scale in pH and pOH is stand for protons, and R potential to be hydrogen is stand for hydrogen ion, and OH is stand for hydroxyl ion. Means the pH mean P for protons and H is stand for hydrogen ions. Similarly, OH stand for hydroxyl ion. Why we use these scales? Why we use this scale in lab? So pH and pOH scales measure how acidic our basic solution is. If you work with the acidic and basic solutions, so you have to know that whether your solution is strong or weak. So for mere measurement of strength of acid and base, we use pH and pOH scale. The range of this scale, as we use different scales in maths, in different measurements, so we use different scales. Some scales are meters, some are in centimeters, so they have specific range. And so similarly, the range of the pH and pOH scale is 0 to 14. What is acidity and basicity? The question arises in the student mind that what is the acidity and basicity stand for? So acidity of an aqueous solution depends upon the relative number of hydrogen ion present in it. It show if acidity show the relative number of hydrogen ion present in it in aqueous solution. Basicity show the relative number of hydroxyl ion present in it. If you dissolve acid in aqueous medium, for example, if you dissolve acid in water, so it dissociate and give you hydrogen ions. If there is more hydrogen ion present in it, so it's mean your solution is strong acidic. If there is more hydroxyl ion present, it's mean it's more or strong as basic solution. What is pH? How you will define the pH? So pH means the negative logarithm of the molar hydrogen ion concentration. pH is equal to negative logarithm of molar hydrogen ion concentration. The bracket is used to represent the molar concentration. What is pH? So pOH, the negative logarithm of molar hydroxyl ion concentration. So pOH is equal to minus log square bracket OH minus. So this bracket is used for the molar concentration. It shows the molar concentrations. How we will identify, how we will measure the pH and pOH of the solution. So first we will determine the pH of water. The pH of water calculated as pH is equal to minus log hydrogen ion concentrations. As you know that water is slightly ionized into hydrogen ion plus hydroxyl ions. As you know that it 25 temperature mean room temperatures, the concentration of hydrogen ion is equal to 1.7. Hydrogen ion concentration in 25 degree temperature is equal to 1.010 power minus 7. Now put the value in formula. We will get pH is equal to minus 7, 0 and log 10. As you know, in math, according to mathematics rules, log 10 is equal to 1. Now 7.0, pH is equal to 7. pH of water, how we will calculate the pH of waters? As we know that the hydroxyl ion concentration of water is 1.0 multiplied 10 power 7 mole per dm cube at 25 degree temperatures. So putting the value in formula, you will get minus log hydroxyl ion concentrations 1.07 and 10 powers minus 7. Now putting the value log, if you take the log of this 1.0 multiply 10 power minus 7, so you will get 1 minus 7 log 10. Log 10 is equal to 1 minus plus. So pOH of water is equal to 7. So it's mean it room temperature, the water, the molar hydrogen ion concentration of water is 7 and hydroxyl ion molar hydroxyl ion concentration is also 7. pH and pH scale. Now this is a second formula used to determine the pH and pOH scale. So the pH is plus pOH is equal to 14. So proof, as we know that Kw is stand for, from the self ionization of water, uh, we get the Kw. Kw is stand for the water dissociation constants. Kw is stand for water dissociation constants. As we know that the Kw, the water dissociation constants, is equal to hydrogen ion concentration and hydroxyl ion molar concentrations. Taking log of both sides of the equation 1, so minus log Kw is equal to minus log molar hydrogen ion concentration, molar hydroxyl ion concentrations. Arrange the equation 1, so you will get minus log Kw is equal to minus log, look at these equations, minus log hydroxyl ion concentrations. It become equation number 2. As we know that we already calculate the minus log is stand for minus log hydrogen ion concentration is equal to pH. Clear? And similarly, minus log molar hydroxyl ion concentration is equal to pOH. Now putting these value pH and pOH in equation 1, so you will get, now the equation number 2 becomes pH plus pOH is equal to minus log 10 power minus 14. Why 10 power minus 14 come from? The Kw is equal to multiply 10 power minus 14, and we discussed that Kw is water ionization constants. At room temperature, the pH of water is 7 and also the pOH of the water is 7. So if you add these two values, you will get 14. Clear? So pH and pOH is equal to 14. pH and pOH scale. Look at this equation 1. Equation 1, we modify the equation 1 and it become equation 2. The Kw, putting the value of Kw in equations, so you will get my pH plus pOH is equal to minus log 10 power minus 14. Take the log of this 14, so you will get minus 14 log 10. Log 10 is mean 1 and minus plus, so pH and pOH is equal to 14. This is the pH scale. As we know that our stomach contains a small amount of hydrochloric acids. Vinegar we use in kitchen. Coffee, the pH of the coffee is 5, the pH of the vinegar is 3, the pH of the stomach is 4 or 2. So these show the acidity or basicity of the different substance, different items. The stomach tablets that use for the to if uh, if some uh, if a people's feel the acidity burning sensation in stomach, so the doctor recommends them some tablets, and so these tablets have a pH is my 10. The soap, the pH of the soap is 12. pH start from 0 to 7. It's this range is occur in acidic, and 7 pH show the neutrality. If a solution have pH is 7, it's mean it is a neutral, it's not acidic or basic. For example, pure water is neutral, its pH is 7. Above this value, above the 7 value occur in basic medium. I hope you understand that what is the uses of pH and pH scales. With the help of pH and pH scale, we measure the acidity and basicity of our solutions. We determine the pH of the different substance easily, and we also calculate the pH and pH for water. I hope you understand. In next lecture, inshallah, we will discuss the salts, the preparation of salts, the types of salts.